What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Jinx Did Nothing Wrong, and we had a nice fun date yesterday, and of course we hit 3K. Shut the shush. Thank you guys so much. We're obviously gonna do like a bigger video than just that, right? I don't want it to just be this, but I just want to say thank you guys for that, and then I want to prepare a different video to kind of celebrate it. But as you guys know, guess what? I have work, so I don't really have the time to do that. Plus a gameplay video. Ooh, what is that? Spicy. See, I feel like because of spicy token, I can't say spicy, but damn it, it's a word that I could say too. Anyway. What I wanted to do here is just have a little bit of fun. This is just a nice little video to get you guys to nom on something, and then when I get back home from work, I do want to work on another video, which is going to be that Lilia video that you see there. I was testing out something, and I might just use that run specifically. I'm thinking about just using that run because it's actually pretty interesting, but I want, I like to kind of show what I'm doing. So yeah, this is the loveliness that is the little teaser that they have here from Legends of Runeterra, and most of the time I don't participate in this is because most of the time I'm not gonna lie, I forget. I forget. So I wanted to kind of start into the routine, I guess. The routine of starting to try to get you guys 2 videos a day. Why do I want to get you guys 2 videos a day? It's just because it's something that I wanted to do once I hit 3,000. I want to start preparing myself to kind of set aside that time to get you guys 2 videos a day. It might not always be 2 gameplay videos a day. It might be something like this, or maybe a discussion video and then a gameplay video later, or vice versa, depending on how I have time. My time is getting shorter and shorter, funny enough, as the channel is growing. But it is what it is, it's fine. But as you guys can see here, we have September 9th is when they're actually going to drop the character, right? Champion reveal, and notes, and then the 12th will actually be the day. Look here, we can see that the 9th, which is going to be Monday, so right Monday, bow, boom, we're going straight into it. And then on the 10th, they'll actually have the champion reveal, and then the notes on the Tuesday, and then on Thursday, we'll actually be able to play it. So it's very interesting. And then we have this little thing here, and I thought that this is absolutely hilarious. They have 2 of these. These are 2 separate things, and this is just this guy, Daily Silas. That's just too good. I had to mention that. That's just too funny. It's Silas, and it makes me want to go back and look at all the other ones, and I'm assuming he just like, it's Silas on each and every one. I don't know if PvP, wait, is PvP back? That's actually kind of funny. You know what's funny with these things? You can actually really force your, you can really try to force your hand on something. What is this? That's not even, it's not even, are those skin lines? I don't even know if those are skin lines. All right, so instead of it going to, I feel like we kind of had a brief discussion on what we thought, what I wanted it to be in the game, but based on these poses, so we know how it works, right? So we can go here in Runeterra. Let me back out of this. So just looking at, I mean, these constellations are so weird, right? You can really get a weird looking at someone's constellation, and I'm like, yeah, see, this is the back arm into the weapon, right? Yeah, so you showed me this constellation. There's no way that I would fully know that, yeah, of course, this little Z design here is Pike. So let's just first think, because it's been pretty predictable, right? So they take a 3-star character, right? And they take the 3-star character and make it 6 stars, and then they take a character that's currently not in Runeterra, not in Path of Champions, sorry, and then make it. They have not gone back to Deluxe Illuminated and the facts. They haven't done that, so I'm gonna assume that that's not what they're doing. So we can just go through a nice list of the current 3 stars, and then I'll be going back and forth to kind of see who kind of fits whatever the hell this is. So we're gonna start with the left or the right. It could be either or, right? Because it doesn't really matter. So this is something on the left side. So I'm looking at Diana, and oh, actually, wait, can't you cheat? What the hell is this, by the way? We could actually cheat a little bit by actually using the 3 stars and coming away with someone that has a similar constellation to that. This one's super cheating. Annie has no constellation, and then it's just this little arc here. Everything's on Timbers, which I actually like that. It's pretty cool. But see, they all have to connect, so they'd have to have something like that. Huh. They already have to have this, but it's even more additional notes, but they have to have some of that in the design. Let me take some time, and I'm gonna see if I can find one that matches that. I kind of like Garen. Garen is very similar to, I have to keep it off to the side. This function here kind of looks similar. They have something similar here. This is a overarch, but this one right here kind of reminds me of Garen. If you see, boom, like that. And then you can see also when you go back to this thing, right, there's a lot of stuff to the left side that could potentially be like, I don't know, maybe his head or up top here. His sword would be the main thing that could, but see, they would have to extend it out too. So, man, I don't know. Hold on, I gotta more thinking. Kane looks kind of good. Remember, see this little design here? Start up in there, and then let's just see. It's very similar if you look at this. I kind of see this kind of thing in there. The only problem is this little star up here. I don't know what they would do there because it would have to be backwards. But this design here is really close. And then it would be, I don't know, like, because then they'd have to branch it out this way. I'm actually starting to think that there's a possibility that they absolutely just reformulate any of these 3 stars. Because I'll tell you, just going through like that, and also another one is that it has this space to grow into his face, right, into the rest of his body. I don't know, and I'm just going through them. I don't know if when they do it beforehand, I'm gonna know now. We will also know together. I don't know if it's gonna be like direct like that. Like this is just how I'm going. So look, boom, it's like a U thing like here. Is that actually exist somewhere? Like a U. I guess you could say like that, right? This is kind of like looks like it a little bit, right? Because it needs to, the crazy part about it is that it needs to spread out from these 3, right? So if it was this, and then maybe you put it down here, or this is the big one, plus some other things there. So I could kind of see that being Kindred as well. So like Kindred, what is that? Kindred, Garen, and then the Kane. I could kind of see that as this is Kindred, because this, I don't have that U. This one's like way different. I'm just showing you guys a couple of them here as I'm doing it, but yeah, it's I feel like it's not gonna be like exact. Oh, please let it be LeBlanc. Like this is the excitement I'm getting. So, oh, upward angle. This maybe. I could see them saying it's this, right? And then you span it out from here. I just want it to be LeBlanc. You guys know there's a deep love for that. But that's kind of how it is. Like this has no angle like that, right? Has no angle. It could actually become that there is like they're not even an old champion. It could be just a brand new champion. But I'm feeling like there's gonna be one that I'm gonna open, and it's gonna be like, no, duh, like that's 100% it, and then it's gonna like pretty much make me know like that one didn't look as good as I thought. Lee Sin, Leona. Okay, upper triangle, triangle like this. Oh, wait. And then her shield is more important to her, right? So what if this is Leona, right? Like this upper thing here is Leona. Boom, you have that. But that would be such a weird thing because then you go from here and then I guess you do the body. Leona looks really good. And I think that the Daybreak thing, but I looked at Diana, like if they wanted to do 2 champions that already exist, which would be, you know, not that I would say it'd be lazy, but look at Diana. I think she was the one we looked at first. It's just this upper thing. I really feel like there's nothing like that there. If anything, I could say it's this, like it's this angle, but it's like almost reverse. It depends on how they want to shape it, but I could see them doing another duo, like getting away from PNZ, and they do that. But Leona looks really good there. Let's see if they do regular Lux. Oh, they just did the beam. That's kind of funny. Nope, nothing really matches that. But yeah, just going through and seeing what we can find here. Yi. Oh, and then they could definitely extend this outwards, right? Boom, boom, boom. Like a little this. Yeah, no, don't see it. Unless they want to like extend this. It's like the V, and then it's like this tightness. And then like they take this and then branch it down here. And then it goes outwards to this into his clone. Yi, actually, I could see Yi. I could see Yi and Leona. Leona so far, and then they maybe do another Ionian champ because there's not too much from Ionia, right? Isn't it just Lilia? I think that's Ionia currently. And then maybe they'll add like Ari. It'll be Yi and Ari. Oh yeah, there's Yasuo as well. Yasuo was the other one that they added, so I forgot about that. We're almost at the bottom. I figured we just talked through it. Plus, monetization-wise, I have to make this 8 minutes anyway. Mordekaiser. Okay, that looks Mordekaiser-y, right? A little bit longer on this one into a shorter one here. Oh man, that looks pretty good. Mordekaiser, and they'd have to extend it into his hand, but then he does have the mace, right? They can kind of like do the mace as a thing, like kind of extend it into the mace, down into his body. potentially not like the greatest thing ever, but I could kind of see it. That's kind of like a soft one. All the other ones I'll tell you right now are not even close. So I'm just going through that. Ooh, Nami, Bilgewater. We Bilgewater in upper right. No, not even close. But let me know what you guys think. If you did this, do you guys even do this, or do you just wait until they drop the news and then just like figure it out? Oh, can we get, oh wait, I think we've seen one like that, right? So that could be a decent one. That length, I like to look at the length of it, even though I know that they can extend it. Gnosis becoming a 6-star would be pretty interesting. Now I know Shurima, I think, is just, no, Shurima is Talia and Kai'Sa, so double it up. That would be a thing. But I could, that angle looks kind of familiar. But if they do Gnosis, maybe then they bring in Azir, right? I think that, because they like to do it in like pairs, right? Like some of them have been off, like what was it, Pyke and Viego, like that has nothing to do with each other. But I just think pairs, this in Azir, this in a Xerath. Xerath would be an amazing one, like I said. Actually, I said that in a previous video. What's the odds of the queen coming in? Oh wait, that looks almost exact. It's like this little starter point, right? This little starter point. And then you have this maybe goes up into like the antenna or something like that, or down towards the paw, and make it like a really easy to access thing. Nidalee has been like pretty damn strong. She's always been strong. Nidalee's a pretty good pick, I would say. Like nothing is matching this, I'll tell you this. Like not much is, this is the champion that they're dragging in, and I feel like this is the one that's currently in the game. I feel like I could deduce that. If I'm actually interested to see how wrong or right I am, I guess. Should be pretty interesting. And we have this upper going upwards, kind of similar to that, but not exactly really. You can also say, okay, this could be it, right? Neela, this angle right here, I could see that. Going up this way and then boom. But that's the thing, where did it go? Could be into the whip, right? Go into the whip and outwards this way. Maybe they kind of angle it a little bit differently into the hair. Or into her little thing down here, which is her orb case thing. So I can see Neela, that kind of makes sense. More draw character, I don't know. I mean, they already have Janna, right? So where are we at? Janna also didn't really match that well. Neela, we're almost done, kids. We're almost done. Ornn, that same upper right angle. Ornn did have that little thing. They can bring it down into his hammer, right? They could kind of like bring it down into the hammer or something like that, I guess. Ornn needs a lot of help too, so giving him a 6-star would make him a little bit more interesting. Also, Freljord in general, I think they have Ashe, they have Volibear, and both of them like not being like too crazy interesting, so maybe something with equipments. Which even Vayne doesn't do much with equipments. We don't really have an equipment-based one that's like really focused on gaining a bunch of equipments and stuff like that. So that would be interesting in my opinion. And it also kind of matches anyway. Set, my boy, a downward angle. Again, it's like this thing here, and then that one seems to be in a lot of the older ones, right? So I feel like I see that a lot. Set would be pretty decent, and then they can also do Jack at the same time, but Jack didn't match any of that, so I don't know what other ones that they would match with Set. But Ionian, double Ionian, they already have a Jillian thing. Tom Kench, are we in here? Oh wait, okay. But look, the problem here is that this does look like this, right? The problem with it though is that it goes up and to the right, and everything is like in his face. So unless they take this, I don't know if they'll do that, right? It would be interesting if they take these things and then just move it downwards and then like accentuate the body. Again, we'll see that when they actually reveal it. Then I'll know what are they capable of, like cheating the process. Teemo, big chance, but the problem is that it would be another PNZ and that would kind of be annoying. Oh no, we got a straight line, right? Straight line. This is similar to that. Reverse the other way though. And then what do you do? Teemo's so small. Do you shrink it and then put it in his body, or then do you like have this and then like put everything else in the mushroom, or put this in the mushroom? I don't know how that would work, but it's fun. It's fun theory crafting. We're almost done. Last row. Poro King. Remember I said Poro King would be pretty fantastic. Does he have? Okay, he has the upper. That's like a straight up, like almost like this, right? Could this be the Poro King? Could that be the Poro King? This is like his upper crown, and then lower here you just kind of have like Poros spread out throughout his body. Could that be Poro? This is like the best case I've had for this right side thing. Definitely not here. And then this is another thing. This is like a strong triangle. Like a very strong triangle. That could be Poro King. And then, like, again, the constellation goes throughout his body. I think that that's Poro King. So that's another good thing. And then we have what would be the other one that has, like, I guess a bunch of little minions or something. I don't freaking know. It would suck because it would be another Runeterra champion as well. But, you know, could be. That definitely that's a very strong case for Poro King, I would say. And then, yep, we got this kind of like that. Not really too strong. This one's also very long and then short, so I don't think it's Thresh. We're so close, we're so close. Varus, bringing my darkened brother in there. The left side going into that. That could be this, but again, it's so low. It's so low here. If it was up here at its face, I would understand that, unless they want to change the picture. If they're willing to change the pictures, I think that'd be crazy, but that would be pretty good, right? You start up here, and then you go down, boom, 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 and then go down into the rest of the thing. But what is down here? Even if I look at his picture, like, I feel like, you know, his picture, there's not much to do that unless you, like, again, go up and then, like, curve it into his friends here off to the side. Like, it's kind of like you're doing too much work at that point to, like, try to prove it. And last but not least is Vygar joining the 6-star crew. We have this upper right angle. Doesn't seem so. Poro King looks like a strong one for the one on the right, and we had a bunch of them. A lot of them are for the left to go back into the depths, back into the old school, and actually look at heroes that they don't have. I wish it was like not owned in thing. Like we don't have Fizz, Kennen. Recall Champion is something that I think most people have wanted for a long time. At least myself, Kennen and Ari would be pretty good additions to the thing. Akshan, oh my god. I'm just thinking about all the characters that you see during a run, but you don't like, you know, you don't have access to them, right? So that'd be really cool. Seraphine, I think a lot of people said would be really, really interesting. I want to stay away from from PNZ. Just in my personal opinion. Irelia would be nice. Other regions, I think that would just kind of fit. I'm just thinking about anything that like stands out to me as far as like the 2 constellations that we saw, which one of them would actually be new. Like having something at the top of their head or something like that. They'll never do Fiora. They'll never do it. Let's see. These are all funny. This whole lineup right here, boom, all in Path of Champions. Funny enough, this one almost. I know this is Jace, Jhin. What if there's like a pattern there? Maokai? Oh my god, no. Nocturne, Pantheon. Someone said that they wanted Pantheon. I could see Pantheon being like one of them. He has like his little hood on. And then also sometimes it's not this picture that they'll go off of. They'll go off, I think at least isn't it like the spider picture or level 2? They could go off of that picture as well. They don't have to follow that thing. Dragon stuff, Sivir, Shen, Twisted Fate. Interesting. He does have a little kooky hat going down. Someone said, I think I saw a thing for Victor, but again, I don't want another PNZ thing, and Victor is like one of my favorites, but that would kind of like break the bank or the immersion bank. But they could just keep going on Arcane, but I think that financially that'd be bad because like people can't, it's very hard to acquire a specific Nova crystal, so I think that they should go away from that. Kale? Add in with her Sister Morgana into the fray. I don't think any of the constellation drawings kind of like beg into that though. Quinn. I think I like Quinn. She has the weird head thing, you know, and then like going into the body. I think I could see Quinn as a character. Jarvan. I do think some Demacia wouldn't be too bad. Malphite. No, I'm just kidding. They're not doing Malphite. Something just tells me they're not doing Malphite. You guys let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I'm super interested to see. And yeah, that's going to be the video, and I'll see you guys later on in the day or overnight, depending on when I go get home and go to sleep or lack of sleep, whatever it might be. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace.